Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
0-1. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front.
That's hard hit in the line. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Luis Arias now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Chafin up and throwing. Rogers, the power lefty, up as well.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Urias off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. Now it's Franchi Cordero. Devin Williams into the game.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Here's some real power at the plate. Austin Wells. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the ball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire this. Back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tommy Canley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jonah Heim, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yandy Diaz now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. To short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground, the double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence. And
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move it.
On to first, ball game.
Well, mission accomplished. First game of the season. Got that first win out of the way. Kind of.
Minute Maid Park in Houston. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Knights taking on the Snakes. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Henderson.
That misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next pitch is popped up. Jeter makes the play. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he could make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. In the dirt, Santana collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a big power threat. Derek Jeter. The pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and it's a double to start the bottom of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Can't glove it cleanly. Throws to second. Tag. Save. Bang, bang play. That was close. Here's Mike Trout. In the air out towards right center. Hunter in pursuit. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tagging for third. Chisholm headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 2-0. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Garrett should have this one. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
No, that takes a lot of concentration to haul it in when you know that wall is about to stop you in your tracks. Really nice play and nice focus right there.
Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Man at first. And now the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. And a foul ball. Sosa off of first with 2 away. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that. Back here in Houston. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Torrey Hunter. That's in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kick steals. And there's a ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive, hauls it in for the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Ball one, no strikes. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind and the pitch. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes.
Oh, man.
Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Swings through that one.
0-2.
And the 0-2. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Fouled off to the right. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ripped on a line. Trout makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. In there safely. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Derek Jeter. Out to short, Lindor. Tosses to first. Third out. Top half of the third inning, and now it's going to be Jonah Heim. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he chases that one below the zone. Marte in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ground ball left side. Chipper fires to first. 2 up, 2 down. Henderson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Into center. And that's the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Bounced out to short. Throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Slice the other way and foul. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Righty delivers. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
On the ground to first, and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. 1 down. And stepping in is the speedy Sammy Sosa. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hunter makes the grab. Out number 2. Murakami swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side, takes it himself, inning over. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike one. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Swings and misses, struck him out. Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's some real power at the plate. Lou Gehrig. There's a strike.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. He blasts one out to right, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Stepping in, Torrey Hunter. And that's in there for strike one. Fouled off down the right side. Kicks and deals. Got him. What? And that'll do it.
Barely swung.
Bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Here's Turner now, and he's already singled in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hunter right there to make the grab. One down. Carlos Santana now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped. That's back. And it's out of here. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Derek Jeter. On the ground to third. Jazz tosses to first. That's the second out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Line drive, base hit. Here's Trout, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Right side, Marte sends it to first, and that is the third out of the inning.
10 hits.
We go to the top of the fifth. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Here's Trey Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance, headed into free agency after that season.
Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. So 1 out with 2 aboard. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Turner at third. Heim at first. 1 gone. And there's a foul ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1 and 2.
To the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nice. beat the odds. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
This one popped up. Santana pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. High fly ball out to center field. Chisholm makes his way towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. The pitch. To the right side. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Sammy Sosa. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. 1 out, runner at second. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Way high.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
New pitcher now, Camilo Doval.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field and brings it in at the wall. Runner tags for third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job of driving that run from third.
Turner at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Ripped into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And now the catcher comes up to him, Carlos Santana. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. And now, Mike Trout. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Mike Trout's the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And here it comes. That's towards center. Chisholm puts it away. 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig. In the air to left, down the line. Trout makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Torrey Hunter will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. Man at second here with 2 away. And now here is Francisco Lindor. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the whole side.
We got a game going on here, man. Damn.
I met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike
Wow.
2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Yet he dodges that fastball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. The throw into second, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Chisholm pulls it down, and that will end the inning.
That was close.
Back here at the ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. In the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 down. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. New pitcher on now, Alex Young. He's into the game with the bases empty. Chisholm in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Swings through that one, 0-1.
We've seen some great talent come from the Bahamas, but going back to the 70s, there's only been 1 active player at any given time. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Lucius Fox changed that in 2022.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And fouled off. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on.
1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. The pitch. In the air, right field. Sosa under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Ricky Henderson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Trout ranges back. Still going back. And it hits the base of the wall. Henderson into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
0-2.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and we are tied. It's 5-5. Now here is Lou Gehrig. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. And a ball evens the count. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Young back to work. On the ground right side into the outfield base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. That's smacked on a line to center. Hunter makes the catch. One down.
Oh my God, that's sketchy.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1 hit slowly on the ground. Marte tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So 2 down now, and here is Francisco Lindor. Foul ball there. Two down, go ahead run and scoring position. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Oh, I got lucky.
Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Torrey Hunter. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him.
Fly ball down the line. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He is.
Oh, man. One-handed. That's crazy.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And here is Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that one almost got him. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Soto checks the runner, and Hunter dives back in.
If you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher.
Caught him looking for the K. Trey Turner at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
How's that not?
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Time. Swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Oh my God.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Hunter stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside.
Got him. And back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Swinging away at that shit.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up as soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that one hops the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. So the lineup flips over. Derek Jeter digs in now. Out front, rip foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. Jose Alvarado gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Runner edges away at second. The other way. Rolls across the diamond. Gets him easily.
Let's go.
We go to the 9th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Wagner back to work. Hit hard on the ground is short. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. First offering misses the mark. That's in there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. And a couple of quick outs. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I don't even know what to hit to the warning track.
Welcome back. And now batting, Mike Trout. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Kicks and deals. in the dirt. Heim down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Jones in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Wow.
Next pitch is popped up. Chisholm drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And takes low for ball one. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. This to third, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Two outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Devin Williams into the game.
And Bo, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Marte throws to first in time. On to extra inning.
For the ninth, the right fielder,
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The lefty ready and a 1-1. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Back foot slider struck him out. Lou Gehrig now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. And that's a strike. Chisholm, the runner at second with one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Torrey Hunter. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. And that one off the outside edge.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Got him! And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah. You know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Got it by him for the K. Trey Turner now. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Trey Turner crushes it. And they walk it off in extra innings. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
The right fielder, George Springer.
And a pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. Trout takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now batting Robinson Cano. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's Mike Trout. And a ground ball to first, and that should be extra bases.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't. Just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And the batter now, Reggie Jackson. And there's the strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips for 1, and that's 2. Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. That's to third, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And it gets by him.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the...
Drilled to center. That's way back. And you can't forget it. Home run. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. Here's Trout. And first offering is fouled off.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one pushed foul. Well, Siggy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, oh, nice stop on a slide. Throw to first is in time. Close play against the speedy runner.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. 1 out, bases empty. Torrey Hunter, the next to hit.
Pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now it's even up. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Oh my God.
Francisco Lindor sends it out. And they add on. It's 5-1. Here's Turner now. Harper has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the lefty. Way back there. And out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. Here's Ketel Marte in there for strike 1. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. New inning getting started. Here's Alex Bregman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss, strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
when you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A solo shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-2. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. High fly ball out into left center field. Hunter has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. 1-1 now. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
You got a full count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Henderson puts the squeeze on that one, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
We head to the bottom of the second at the plate. Ricky Henderson.
Your
pitch.
please. Now pitching, Bob Gibson.
And that is Springer. He's got it, and there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings through that one. 0-1. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Strike two.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Trout now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss.
Threw it by him. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Troy Gloss. And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Springer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's 1-1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Cano takes Loeb's second trip to the plate in this one. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman,
The wind of the pitch.
Gehrig.
And first offering is fouled off. Gibson, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-2. Got him looking. And one gone. And now Torrey Hunter singled and scored his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
It's all sauce and stuff.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
In the dirt. Perez gathers, throws to first, in time. So the drop third strike. Start of the 4th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mike Trout. The pitch. That one fouled off. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
On a strike. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And forget it.
What's that?
He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3. So now here's the DH, Reggie Jackson. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out towards right center field. Hunter has it sized up.
What are you doing? Stop.
And there's one away. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Throw to first. And they get Bregman for the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. Next pitch is popped up. Chisholm makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's Trey Turner. And the right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. That one blasted deep to right. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So man aboard, Jonah Heim will hit next. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Gloss hooks it away for the out. And there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
How did I hit that?
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Turner stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Harper hustling after it. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce back to the mound. Gloss on the run, sends it over to first. That's the inning. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Salvador Perez. Steele back to work. Ball one there. Chris, Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
And it's even up. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Foul ball. Next pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And he deals. Hit in the air, right field. Trout is there. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. 2-0. Smash to the left side. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here comes the pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, come on. So frustrating.
Righty to the plate. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. And now batting Mike Trout. On the ground to the left.
You keep grinding out, Mike Trout.
Whips it across. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig.
The fuck is
Ground ball
that
up the
kind of
middle.
bullshit?
To first,
Oh my God,
that's the
those are
third
some
out.
lousy
Inning
fucking
over.
hits, man.
Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Robinson Cano. The pitch. Now
Oh,
one
you gotta be
miss.
fucking kidding
If you're on the
me.
mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Sketchy.
He powers that one out to left, and they inch closer. It's 7-4. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now on the bump, Gregory Soto.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gregory Soto.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not close with that
Yeah.
one. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Comes the 2-2. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
This is gonna be a tough game.
Hunter pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Soto, a 6'1 lefty. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Here's the 0-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Let's go.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
You can take me out. Be careful.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
There's 3 more innings in this ballpark. It's sketching me out.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Torrey Hunter. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Over there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Fucking there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Hunter gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 1.
That's the ball.
This to center field. Trout settles under it. And there's one down. Throw over to first. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Heim, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Back.
Okay, come on. Hey, get over here. Come on. Hey.
Back in the first inning.
Oh,
Swing and a
that
miss.
fucking
Strike
nail,
one.
man.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runner.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. All muscle to center field. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-4. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Oh, what's another?
And first offering is fouled off.
Damn.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. In the dirt. Perez on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, left side. And Ricky Henderson the grab. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Bryce Harper. On the mound now, Camilo Doval. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
On. Swinging at trash.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Tired, Bob Gibson.
Trout makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off.
Okay. Very late still.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This is a hanger.
One down, base is empty. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Mike Trout digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Gone.
First
Oh, get
offering
the
is
fuck out
fouled
of
off.
here. Are you shitting me? Oh my god. That's
And the righty
crazy.
deals. Fought off foul. Up the middle. The throw to first, and the inning is over. We go to the 8th, leading off Troy Gloss. And here it comes. Hammered, base hit.
Now batting. Right
So the
fielder.
batting order turns over. Here's George Springer.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Robinson Cano. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there.
Oh my God.
And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 9-6. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Lee Smith comes on now.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Spoils a
You're
2-strike
sitting
pitch, and he'll see
like,
another.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Fastball apparently too. This is bad.
Good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
I already know.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they're chipping away. It's 9-7. Now, Reggie Jackson swings through that one. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out to center. Hunter has it sized up. Squeezes it.
Relax,
And there are 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch just misses. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
One more inning. Let's get
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the
your attention,
pitch.
please. Now pitching. Lee.
Foul ball there. Smith, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next pitch is popped up, and there's 1 away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Hunter now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
He swings and fouls one off.
No way. All them the ball is crazy.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's
What is wrong with me, man?
back here at the ballpark. And now, Lou Gehrig. Smith back to work. Smith, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they close the gap. It's 9-8. Salvador Perez now at the plate. Devin Williams on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And he swings and misses. And it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Kevin Alcantara. Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Right field, way back there, and that is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and we have a tie ball game. It's 9-9. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Troy Gloss getting ready to hit.
Oh my God, Devin Williams, you fucking bum.
There's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Way back.
That's crazy.
Gone.
Devin Williams sucks.
So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they jump out front. It's 10-9. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, George Springer. Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right side, Trout on his horse. Can't get there, base hit. Takes the turn, he's digging for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Man at second with one away. Robinson Cano, the next to hit. Hard hit left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So digging in, Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the base, it's ball 1. And the 1-0. Now 1-1. Alvarado, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Next is the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. He'll circle the bases. A 4 spot on the board. It's 14-9. One down. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires.
1-1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. That one missing inside. Out to short. And they get Bregman for the out. Lou Gehrig digs in now. And that one hammered. And out of here. His third home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 15-9. Base is empty with 2 away. Mitch Garver up to hit here. That one ripped left field. Henderson raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Last chance for the home team. Trey Turner now. The wind and the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
In time to Gehrig. Turner is out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Swings through that one, 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Alcantara.